Good evening, welcome to an episode of Born Fishing Dive Fishing. Yeah, here we are today, down on the south coast. Yeah, we're fishing down in Torquay, but we're actually in Paddington to be fair. Yeah, we're down on Goodrington Promenade. It's my first time actually fishing down here. I've been down here a couple of times, but I actually fished here. Yeah, we've got 5 rods out between us. Down here the missus and her niece. The 2 little rods are our nieces. They're just both 2 flappers, ragworm. I've got my big rod down there, it's on a pulley pennel. That's baited with half a sand eel. It's got a big sand eel to be fair. And then yeah, I've got the 2 rods behind you, one on a wishbone rig, 2 hook wishbone rig. That's also got sand eel on both hooks. And then I've got a pulley pennel, and yeah, that's baited with some mackerel. Yeah, lovely little location. Like I said, first time actually fishing down here. Nice little promenade to be fair. Yeah, lovely little spot. Obviously, like I said, I've been down here quite a few times, never actually just fished it. But yeah, quite a few people fishing down there, all mackerel fishing and stuff. Not actually seen anything come out yet. Yeah, I'm gonna sit back, chill out for a little bit, and yeah, fingers crossed get back to everyone. Yeah, not too much to report at the minute. Yeah, been a bit quiet, probably been about an hour. Yeah, we've had a few recasts, bait coming in a bit untouched at the minute. But yeah, I'm hoping it gets a bit darker. Probably got about half hour, 40 minutes of darkness, I think. And yeah, fingers crossed it'll start getting a few bites in there. But yeah, I did forgot to say, high tide's at 11 o'clock this evening. Yeah, we've got about 2.5 hours to high tide now. Yeah, fingers crossed it gets darker, more towards high tide. Start getting into a few fish. Yeah, lovely evening for it. It's a bit too hot for this, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, lovely evening. Yeah, it's nice to be down here chilling by the sea, to be fair. So yeah, fingers crossed, give it a little bit. And yeah, we'll get some fish before I get back to you. Well, still a little bit quiet to be fair. Yeah, we've got about an hour and a half to high tide. As you can see, it's got a lot darker. Yeah, it's been a bit quiet. I thought we'd have had a few bites if I'm honest with you. So yeah, fingers crossed, give it a little bit of time, might get a couple. I'd even be happy with a dogfish at this point, if I'm honest. See a fish would be nice. But yeah, there was a couple of lads next to us, they've gone. And yeah, there was about another 3 or 4 other lads up there which have gone. And yeah, there's still some lads right down at the end. They've been there for a little bit to be fair. But yeah, I haven't seen anyone catch anything. But yeah, like I said, now it's dark. Fingers crossed a little bit, like I said, hour and a half to high tide. Yeah, fingers crossed we'll get into a few fish. So yeah, just sat back chilling at the minute, enjoying the evening. Like I said, it's nice and warm out here tonight. Pretty sure it's like 13, 14 degrees and it's like 9 at night, half 9, so can't complain. But yeah, sat chilling out. Yeah, fingers crossed, hopefully get back to you with a fish. Well, finally had something. Little conger there, little strap conger. Nothing big obviously, but yeah, more than welcome. Not a bad little fish. But yeah, gave a good bite to be fair, and yeah, I checked it, not bad little fish, come on a double sand eel. Yeah, fingers crossed get something a bit bigger than that, but can't complain. Right, I'm gonna chuck it back. Well, I have another little strap. Seems like a couple of them have moved in. Yeah, not a bad little fish to be fair. But yeah, nice little size. Yeah, gonna get him unhooked, get a quick pick, and get him chucked back. Alright, switch us in. Well, it's about 5 minutes past high tide. Yeah, it's been a bit quiet since some other 2 fish to be fair. So yeah, I'm probably gonna call these my last cast. And then yeah, see how we get on. You never know, I might have one more to show you. But yeah, other than that, been a bit quiet, but happy with the 2 fish so far. Right, yeah, I'll get back to you with a closing video soon. Wow, I'm literally just walking back to the car. Yeah, it's about 11:30 now, so yeah, it's about half hour past high tide. Nothing else to report to be fair, so can't complain, 2 fish. Yeah, we're down here for the weekend, so hopefully get a bit more fishing done. Yeah, lovely little location. Right, I'm just going to get going. And yeah, hopefully next time I'm out I'll show you a few more fish. But right, hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.